Hello and welcome to Tech Deals. Today have I got a very special review for you. Why? Are you looking for the very best $1,000 gaming laptop you can buy today? Then you've come to the right video. Because out of all the available machines on the market today, if you have a $1,000 budget, this is what you should be buying. Why? Because this is the new Dell Inspiron 15 7000 series gaming laptop computer, and it has something nobody else does at this price point. Not MSI, not Asus, not Acer, not Lenovo. They don't have it. They do at a higher price point, but not at $1,000 they don't. This computer has got a 4K Ultra HD IPS touchscreen display. That is really cool. This will be my very first 4K laptop that I've reviewed, and I am looking forward to putting it through its paces. Now, the other companies I mentioned do have 4K monitors. MSI, for example, has a perfectly lovely 15-inch laptop with a 4K display for $1,400. It's 40% more expensive than this. Right now, today, in July of 2016, when I'm filming this, this is by far the deal in the market. Now, let me quickly go through the other features, and then I'll talk about the pros and cons. This has an Intel i7-6700 HQ processor. Base clock speed of 2.6 gigahertz with a turbo to 3.5. 4 cores, 8 threads, it is hyper-threaded. Basically, it's one of the best processors you can get at any price point for a laptop computer. It has 8 gigabytes of system RAM, which is easy to upgrade to 16 if you need it, for about $30. It comes with an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 960M dedicated gaming graphics card. At this price point, that's the best there is. There are faster graphics cards, but nobody sells one at this price point. The next one up from this would be a 970M, but you've got to spend in the $1,500 range before you can get a 970M. 1 terabyte hard drive with an 8 gigabyte solid state drive cache. And there's an M2 slot on board if you want to add a full-fledged solid-state drive to it. It does come with the other usual accompaniments. It comes with wired gigabit Ethernet on the side, HDMI out, 3 USB SuperSpeed ports, a multi-card memory card reader, and AC Wi-Fi, which is the best Wi-Fi in the business. So if you need to use this wirelessly, it has that. It also has Bluetooth 4 and comes with Windows 10. For $1,000 in July of 2016, this is the best gaming laptop you can buy. Now, I say gaming laptop because if you were looking for a laptop at the $1,000 price point for non-gaming use that you want to be small, thin, and light for traveling, this is not the machine to buy because it weighs 7 pounds and carrying it on an airplane is not worth it if you're not gaming. An Asus ZenBook, for example, would be a good choice. Those start at about $800, but they weigh half of what this weighs and are much more portable. But they're useless for gaming, at least for serious gaming. So this review is focused on people who want a full-fledged desktop replacement computer that can play the latest and greatest games and has a gorgeous 4K Ultra HD display. So I mentioned that there are pros and cons to this machine. To explain that, I need to go through the fact that there are 3 different models of this computer. There's one at $850, there's this one you see in front of you here for $1,000, and then there's one for $1,100. What are the differences? The $850 machine is exactly the same as this in all respects except one. The 4K monitor is removed and replaced with a 1080p or Full HD monitor. So they go from the Ultra HD down to the Full HD. If you don't care about 4K, save $150 and go buy that one. So what do you get when you go above the $1,000 and go to the $1,100? They do 2 changes. It's exactly the same as this, but they add 8 gigabytes of RAM, bringing the total to 16 gigabytes. That's an upgrade I recommend you do anyway. The other thing they do is they install a 128 gigabyte solid state drive. Windows will be on that. Wicked fast boot performance, crazy fast application load time, install Microsoft Office and maybe 2 or 3 of your favorite games on there, and it'll be really fast. It does still retain the 1 terabyte hard drive. They don't remove that, so you just get an addition of that drive. Honestly, if you plan to buy this laptop and you plan to not make any changes to it, and you just want to take it out of the box and use it, I highly recommend you spend the extra $100 and you go buy the $1,100 version of this. So why do I have this one here? Well, the $1,100 version does have a pro to it. Now the con is there's no solid state drive in here, and so boot performance and application load time will be slower than even some of the less expensive machines I've showed you which had solid state drives. But there is an empty M2 slot in here. You can install your own solid state drive if you want to. Now that is an extra step and it is some more work, but it shouldn't take you more than an hour of your time. And the benefit is if you want to go larger, maybe you want to install a 250 gigabyte or a 500 gigabyte SSD, buy this version, the $1,000 version, and then a 500 gigabyte M2 solid state drive will run you about $170. You can easily install it in the M2 slot in here, run the cloning software. In less than an hour, Windows will be on the solid state drive and you will have wicked fast boot performance, and then you'll have lots more space to install your favorite games and programs and not worry about storage. I will do a video showing the installation of the M2 drive and the installation of the RAM in this computer, as well as the cloning software, and I'll be posting that in about a week or so after posting this video onto YouTube. If you're interested in seeing that and getting a notification of it, remember to subscribe to my channel with the big red button down there. That will give you notifications for when those videos post. So, can you buy this machine and use it just as it comes? Sure, there's nothing wrong with it. What you give up by not installing a solid state drive is Windows boot performance and application load time. Windows won't boot as fast and games won't load as fast on the hard drive as they will on the solid state drive. If you don't care and you want to save money, spend $1,000 and use it as it is. Honestly, I think if you're spending $1,000, spend $1,100 and get it with an SSD drive, but that's my personal opinion. The choice is up to you. Now, links to all three versions of this machine will be in the video description below to both Amazon and Newegg. Prices vary. Compare between the two to see which costs less. On the day I shot this video in July of 2016, this was $80 less on Amazon than it was on Newegg. But if you watch this video on some other day, those prices could easily be reversed because both companies tend to change prices quite often. Specials, deals, sales, things come in out of stock. So check out both Newegg and Amazon and see whichever costs the least. Did you like this video? Click like. Did you not? That's okay too. Again, subscribe to my channel to get updates to all upcoming videos. It doesn't cost anything. Click the big red button. Questions, comments, thoughts, feedback, suggestions. That's what the section below the video is for. Do you think a 4K screen makes sense? Do you think it's silly at this size? You tell me what you think. Final note, the links in the video description below are affiliate links. They do pay me a small referral fee, either to Amazon or to Newegg, but they are my primary funding source for these videos. I did not get this for free from anyone. I bought this off of Amazon myself using real money. I buy everything that I review on my channel using real money. Now, if you want to support my channel, if you like my unboxings, overviews, comparisons, my how-to guides, my videos on how to install a solid-state drive, how to install memory, the best way to support me is when you go shop at Newegg and Amazon to use the links in the description below. It doesn't cost you any extra, but it does help me out, and I will be eternally grateful. Thank you very much for watching this video. I will see you next time.